Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'm going to be upgrading the E46 M3. So I picked this up a few months ago, paid about £10,000 just under, and it's had its problems, and that is a horse eating my grass. So as you might have seen from the previous video, this had the common subframe fault where it cracks up at the rear end, so that needed fixing. Took that to QFab, so that's been done. Before that it was checked out at Performance M. It has got some problems, some oil leaks, some other issues on the car. These front spats were taken off and it actually took all the paint off, so that front bumper has actually been repaired, but the rest of the car looks like it's had paint too, and that is a horse eating my grass. So this car's actually been sat for about probably a month or so now, a good few weeks. So the battery did go flat on it after it went to QFab, so I charged that up. I don't know if it's going to start today, so let's go and find out. Well, that's a good sign. At least there's some power in the battery to actually start the what the hell's just happened there? It's just locked itself. That was weird. So that is another job on the list. It does have a Scorpion exhaust waiting to go on. It's just a matter of time. We can't do it all at once, so today there's going to be an upgrade at Performance M. Let's go and get it done. I just need to nip to Wrexham to Demon Tweaks and go and pick up something for Ben. And the reason I have to go to Tweaks and pick something up is we're doing a track day tomorrow, but which car are we going to be going in? And he's still eating the grass. Don't forget, guys, if you do like today's video, hit the subscribe button, like it, share it, do whatever, but main thing is hit the subscribe button, then you get notifications to watch the future videos. Before we go anywhere, we seem to have an electrical fault. So that's on, but none of that is. None of the gauges are working. Let's just turn it off and turn it back on again. So we have lights, well, we have one light on the dash, so something tells me this ain't going to work. But it does start up. The problem I've got is, how much fuel do I have? And because I've not driven this car for so long, I can't actually remember the last time I filled it up. So, is it safe to drive probably an hour and a half, there and back to Wrexham, then go over to Manchester? Well, we'll soon find out, won't we? So it's made it to Tweaks, and I've got a little bit of a surprise for Ben with the helmet. You'll soon see when we get to Performance M. Let's see if this starts and actually works. So we've still got a problem with that. And I didn't realise, because this isn't working, the thermostat's not working, so that 19 degrees is actually 30 degrees, which means I've had to have the window open a little bit, and there's a strong smell of petrol coming from the engine. Maybe that's something to do with this not working, who knows. So back to Performance M now, hopefully they can fix the problem with that. It's about 45 minutes, so hopefully it gets there. Hello, mate.
Yeah, I'm good.
Got your present.
You should have that in your hand while you're driving. Shocking.
I'm on private land.
Oh, really?
So, got some helmets for tomorrow.
Oh, yeah?
Just before I give it to you.
What?
What are we doing tomorrow? What car?
That is going round Alton Park.
RS3? Right.
Yeah.
So, I got, whoa, hold on a minute. I got myself a Sparco.
Right.
That was the last Sparco. So,
of course.
I said, okay. So, I took, because I was going,
yeah,
I'm taking dibs on that one, okay?
Right, okay.
So, he said this one exactly the same price.
Yeah.
There you go.
If it's any other colour other than pink, I'm fine. I don't care. Whilst I'm doing this, how was it driving the old girl? You've not been in this for a while, have you?
I'll tell you about that in a minute.
Bad.
There's problems.
Really?
Yeah. This car has epic
fucking
problems.
Bright yellow.
Well, I just thought to myself, you know, you are quite a leery kind of guy, aren't you?
Jesus Christ.
Well, hold on a minute. We'll have to put a filter on the screen. I don't know what that is. That's the instructions how to put it on. Rather than spending £500 on helmets, this one is just a track day helmet, a cheap one,
yeah.
£80.
Yeah.
The only thing is, I think the reason it's cheap and it's not, is it FIA? If you have a fire in your head area, you're probably going to have issues. Because it's not fire resistant.
I've got no air to singe off, have I?
That's the only problem. Right. So remember, if the car sets on fire, this one, get out quick.
Okay. Right, so worryingly, I've just asked you, you've not driven this for ages. How was it? Thinking you'd be like, oh mate, it was amazing.
Well, I start back at the house 2 hours ago. It starts, right?
Happy days.
So the first problem is There's absolutely nothing happening with the dash. So the speedos don't work, anything doesn't work.
What?
Nothing works on it.
Have you just turned the ignition on there?
Yeah, it's on.
Oh, there's nothing.
There's nothing going on,
no
right?
one home.
So anyway, I thought, well, I'll just go to Tweaks, get you the helmet and stuff. On the way, the heating now seems to have an issue, because that's not working.
Some sort of electrical fault.
So it's on full blast, right?
Yeah.
So I had to open the window, and then you get a really, really strong smell of fuel.
Right. I was literally then going, I'm sure I can
Stinks,
smell
doesn't it?
fuel in there, yeah.
Something wrong with the ECU, surely.
Right.
Anyway, I'm not an expert, right? Then going back to the back, you know when we had the subframe fixed?
more problems,
yeah?
right.
You know that clunking thing we heard?
Yeah.
Well, it's still clunking.
Right, okay.
Really
Even though
bad.
we've had the diff pulled apart and they were like, this diff's fine.
So we're going to get it in. I don't think we've said what we're going to be doing, but we're going to be doing a big brake upgrade.
Big brake kit,
Now-
because they are, well, they're pathetic then, aren't they?
Well, anything's bigger than them. This is a 20-year-old car, so back 20 years ago, that was okay.
No, they were still pathetic 20 years ago,
They
mate.
probably were.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at this, excuse the saw next door. I mean,
Obviously these are 20 years apart, but they're massive and will break it, and they are, well, like I said last time, they look like they're off a push bike, don't they?
they probably won't be able to stop a push bike, to be honest. But I've been taking it easy because there's issues with the car. So I didn't want to start like hammering it into corners and slamming on the anchors, you know what I mean? So anyway, let's get it in the workshop and we'll get it fixed up.
Come on. Sideways, Greg.
Turn the traction off.
Yeah.
Floor it.
It's warm. Floor it first. Let's go. Wom, 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 wom. Go on.
So while we wait for Greg to do that, it should be about 5 minutes. Let's talk about this going on Alton Park tomorrow. How many miles it done?
1100, 1200.
Okay, so that's running.
I was literally thinking then, what about the, have we got a taut wheel?
Back already?
So,
Yeah, we'll have to do it to like 150, 145, 150.
Right.
Because we know that now anyway,
yeah,
don't
it's
we?
going to get hooned about. What you saying, Greg?
Stinks, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. This is like deja vu.
I know, it's like Santa without the beard. What's he got in there?
Calipers, pads, brackets, brake lines, discs.
There's a lot going on there. So what we must stress is, this is a collaboration between VVT and Performance M, innit?
It is, yeah. The only thing I'm concerned about, you haven't sent me the invoice for the C63 yet. I've done it today.
Why are you
done it.
reminding people?
Should we go and have a look?
We changed our email address.
Should we go and have a look, see how much the
How
damage
much the
is?
brakes were? Come on then.
There's about 17 pieces of paper.
There's a lot of tapping on this calculator here.
Yeah. So Dean's just told us the price, about £1,100, yeah?
Yeah.
For
So
the
that's-
these are for the C63 brakes. Yeah.
So that's brakes all around.
Yeah, discs all around, pads all around, and the shoes at the back as well.
Yeah.
And then was there any other bit? that
We had
need-
all the back brakes and everything, didn't we?
All the,
Yeah,
the
so that was
bits,
completely, yeah.
the bits
So,
behind.
complete job. £1,100, I think that's good. But that's £1,100. We haven't paid that. If you go over to our Patreon podcast and sign up, we'll tell you on there next week.
What? How much we have actually paid?
Yeah, how much
well
we've
played.
paid.
I
Yeah,
like
you
what
like
you've
that,
done
yeah.
there. Yeah.
So, base kit, calipers and brackets is £960.
£960. So that's all the hoses.
Hoses,
so it's not
brackets,
lines,
bolts.
but it's the hoses from the lines, right? Is
No,
that
it's the
sound-
line, so it's from the caliper to the car. So
Right,
it is
okay.
it's basically to make sure you can fit everything to that car that
Okay.
we send you. Obviously that comes without discs and
Yeah.
pads, so if we click on, you can either use the 325mm M3 discs
Yeah.
or you can use the 345mm CSL discs, because if you look at the bracket kit, it comes with a main bracket and a spacer.
Okay,
that all
so you can
comes
have
part and
either.
parcel, yep.
So bigger
we-
is better, we're going CSL,
Yeah.
right?
We're going CSL.
CSL discs at the front.
So
Yeah.
we click on them,
Yeah.
and then you've gone for 1155 Mintex pads.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that then brings you to 1498.
1,500 notes.
Yes, but obviously we're putting your rear discs and pads on as well, so we've gone a bit further than that.
So
Okay.
you're putting rear discs and pads. You don't bother with the caliper on the back. That's sufficient. You wouldn't
Yeah,
bother
it's
upgrading
absolutely
that.
fine. So
Yeah.
we've gone for obviously upgraded pads to match. So with a rear wheel drive car, you really want to match the front pads compound with the rear pad compound.
Okay.
Front wheel drive car, you should have, say you had 1155s on the front, you'd put 1144s on the rear. So you kind of balance it out depending on the brake balance of the car.
That's that price and the labour. And you did say off camera a minute ago, that's without anything going wrong. And this is our videos, our channel.
Yeah.
Stuff always goes, well, if you watch the C63 video, stuff went wrong on that. So put another 500 quid on
We can
for
be positive for this one though, can't we?
we tried that a year ago, Dean.
Right.
It just doesn't
I'm going
work.
to put some vibes out.
Hey,
See if it
We'll-
works.
we'll
Positive
take it.
vibes.
We'll take
Positive
it.
vibes. Thanks
all
very
right,
much, Steve.
all right, Dean. Well, if we've been positive here, let's screw this invoice. Throw it in the bin. Let's
It's
forget
going to be a
that.
lot less than that.
Yeah.
All I want to know is,
Yeah.
4 hours labour,
Yeah.
is that Greg's labour? Is he quicker than Jamie?
I don't know.
Because if Jamie's quicker, we'll have Jamie's labour.
Have you heard
It'll be
this?
cheaper, won't it?
Kieran's just come round there with a massive smile on his face because it's not his problem, and he's just gone. You've got issues already. Look at it.
Well, what do you mean?
Greg's getting the bottles out, that means trouble.
Oh dear.
Bit crusty.
Uh-oh.
What I do just want to point out very quickly is we've just this second walked out of that office with positive vibes, and they've been absolutely
Kieran,
destroyed already.
Get back in the office here. Don't come back. This is literally deja vu from Friday.
Every time.
I mean, I'll be completely honest.
What?
Ben
What?
and Greg, we were just talking about the strong smell of fuel. You know what I mean? I'll do the video from over here.
You know they say petrol stations, no naked flames.
Outside.
Kamikaze Greg there, running around with a blowtorch.
Do you know that helmet? That helmet we've just bought, that's not even any use either. So Jimmy, the salesperson in here, he sells all our stuff for us. Everyone knows Jimmy. He's a legend.
Is it a life hack, Jim?
Someone sent us this. Who sent us this?
So, did he buy the back seats?
Yes, he said, tell Ben this is for it.
Why am I getting...
Is this positive tunnel?
What the...
Is this positive tunnel?
I don't know who this is. What is it? Oh my God.
What is it?
You can't put this on YouTube.
Why not?
No,
What
you
is it?
can't.
Put it on.
Yeah, I didn't even know that'd be a thing.
Right.
For fuck's sake.
If you don't know what this is, anyone watching this, if you don't know what it is, please don't ask. Right, bend over.
Right, no chance, mate.
Bend over.
What the fuck is wrong with people?
Jimmy, Lisa, having a bit of that.
It's not my colour, sorry.
I hope he spent a lot of money on the back seats.
There's a guy on YouTube, one of your biggest supporters, who wants to mention his YouTube name is Positive Tunnel.
I thought you'd already mentioned him.
No, he said, can you give us a shout out? And because he's such a great guy, commenter, participant in our videos and stuff.
Why are you encouraging this?
I'm not encouraging anything. Anyway, he did say, I love Ben, with a big juicy red heart.
Why has it got to be big and juicy?
I'm just saying, but he genuinely loves you, mate.
Yeah,
Not as much as I do, so I feel a bit...
Thanks, mate.
I feel a bit, I don't know, what's that thing? Jealous. So the other side, the near side's come off.
Easy.
Come off dead easy.
This one's proving troublesome.
Low torches, yeah, this one won't come off.
Big hammer, Greg.
So we're half an hour into the job. That little thing won't come
Let
off.
me get my torch in. So that there, Greg was just saying usually it's the passenger side that's worse because obviously you've got all the grids and the gutters and like more water on the passenger side, but it's completely seized. He's sprayed it with like double D40, he's heated it up, give it a wiggle, nothing, it's not coming off, so they may have to chop it off and then put a new line in. Luckily, because it's this side and the brake thing, is it the servo thing, whatever it is, the brake where all the lines come out of is only there, so they said it is the easiest.
Okay, so we go in with minor. Minor-ish work for now?
Minor, so whilst Tabby's going to have a look to see if they actually sell the line. If they don't, they're going to have to make one, so he's going to have a look at that. Whilst he does that, Greg's doing the back ones. Right, so while we're waiting for Greg to stop messing about, what we got in the box here?
Got some lines.
So these are actually made by BBT in-house, these HEL, whatever it is, lines.
Oh, these will be the brackets for the...
Brackets for the front calipers.
Calipers, yeah.
Yeah, so we see
little brackets for them. We've got Mintex pads.
Yeah, now some people said to me last time, because I had Mintex pads put on the RS4, and people are like, oh, you're going to get loads and loads of squeaking. It doesn't squeak at all, that car, does it?
No.
What is that?
These feel like calipers, yeah.
Come on, get in it.
Alright, well, I thought it was the discs. The rear discs are tiny, aren't they?
Nice. Is that what you? Is that what you're driving around in an Aston?
Well, it's got an Aston, yeah, it's Aston Martin.
So these will be the original CSL discs, right? OEM. And then let's have a look to see what the difference is between that and the new and the old one. Come on. Go in that side. Come on.
These are the backs, aren't they?
Are they back ones? Yeah, going to be, aren't
Yeah, they're replacement back, so there we go.
they? Look exactly the same.
Exactly the same.
Yes. They look good, them. Right, let's go and have a look, see what the difference is. Well, they're bigger for a start. And is the design the same? So they still just drilled the same? Oh yeah, so the olds
drilled and rented.
Drilled the same, and they're just bigger. And obviously we're going to have bigger Aston Martin calipers. It's going to look way better, that, isn't it?
Should do, yeah.
Right, so you're a little bit concerned about the Aston Martin thing.
Obviously I prefer BMW on it because it's a BMW, but I know people put Porsche brakes on these because there's a big brake kit.
So you're going in and saying, what's happened?
What happened is, Lee fucked up.
When I seen this, I thought they really want Aston Martin on a BMW, so we've decided that I can't talk with a sweet in my mouth. So we've decided to stop the video here now, get these sent off to refurbish.
The idea when we got this was to be OEM plus with it, wasn't it?
Yep.
So OEM, like 140i's, M3s, all that have like the blue with the M logo on, yeah?
And then we're going to get these refurbished as well, in the blue. So it'll pop a little bit more off the car. I mean, these would have looked fine on it if there was in black with nothing on it. These are a Brembo. And the reason we got these is because they're half the price of the Audi one. Is it about £670?
So the TTRS uses the exact same Brembo caliper, but if you was to get the exact same caliper from Audi, they're about 600, 700 quid. But from Aston Martin directly, they're £270.
Yeah. So we've got them from Aston Martin because of that reason. They're cheap. So even when we send them off to get refurbished, they're still going to be cheaper than anywhere else.
Yeah.
If it was just in black, it would look fine.
Yeah.
You know, like if your aunt had balls, she'd be your uncle, but she doesn't, so she's not. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
While we're going to get this taken off the Aston Martin and the BMW logo put on it, we might as well get it done in the blue, the BMW blue, which is
probably a bit darker than I did. Yeah.
So we'll get these sent off. Unfortunately, it's going to take about 2 to 3 weeks, but it's cheaper because if we would have put fluid through these, it would have then needed acid dipping and it would have cost more money. So we're going to send it off. It's probably going to be about £400 to get the whole lot done. So it'll look amazing, but it will obviously put the price up.
Yeah.
So this is a bit behind the scenes of what goes wrong